Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily oracle reading for June the 29th, 2022. We just got out of a Cancer new moon. I hope you set your intentions so that things will go a little bit more smoothly and you have a focus for this next period, this next season, this next journey from moon phase to moon phase. The cards have been shuffled and divined, and the first card that was drawn in this reading is from the Guardian Angel deck, and it is the Two of Action. And you see two people with what looks like equal amount of power and reverence. And this card speaks to trusting your ability to make good decisions. And because it's a two, we know that it brings in the thought of duality, that there is more than one choice to be made. And because of that, we often question ourselves as to whether we are making the right choice. And this card says that we should keep the big picture in mind and not frazzle ourselves on the details, and to understand that we are capable of being good stewards, good managers, and making successful contracts. There is a feeling of restlessness that comes with the two energy because we are challenged by another thought process, not our initial. And so with that, we question ourselves. But after that's been done and you come to a decision, stop looking back, because the future is in front of us, and holding on to an indecisive way of thinking will only make it harder to move forward. The second card that either challenges or supports this Two of Action is Healing the Past. It's from the Butterfly deck. Healing the past. And it says that we have patterns that come up, and they also may make it difficult to make clear, focused decisions. So this card will challenge the Two of Action, not to bring about what used to happen, what happened before, but it asks that we be clear in our decision making and look at exactly what the details are for today, this June the 29th, 2022. Not the old patterns and what has happened before, even though we know that we make a lot of our decisions based on our experiences. And less emotion is what's asked for, and more details based on what is happening right now, to help us make the decision about our stewardship, about how we honor our contracts, about how we move forward this day. Knowing that you have made good decisions before, knowing that you are also have flaws, but that you intend to make good decisions for the future. That's what a manager does. You make decisions and move forward. Make decisions and move forward. It's not so much a good manager when you make decisions and move backwards. I don't know what happened to our light there, but woo, that's a whole lot of it. We don't need all that. Okay. The final card in this reading is the 31 from the Sacred Rebels deck, and it is Trust Yourself. And as you can see, there's a lot of things going on here. She has got group conscience going on in her head with all kinds of earthly creatures trying to give her direction. And you have to come to all of that and make a decision. The fours represent practicality, instincts, logic, and materialism. So let's look at logic and materialism. So while we're managing the things we have in our lives to manage, the four energy says that it's okay no matter what it is, what the decision is, as long as you make it based on the highest good of all those involved. We can make decisions based on personality, based on being in somebody else's corner, and cronyism, and nepotism, and all those wonderful things. But that does not, and they do not necessarily bear in mind, how does this affect everybody? So recognizing you can't keep everybody's needs in mind, but in any decision we make, there is not just us. There are people that are affected by our decisions, and we would hope that we make them with that in mind, that we're not just grabbing all we can without thinking about how this affects the people around us. That's the message for this Wednesday, Hump Day, as we move forward, taking care of the next best thing with one step in front of the other, making the best decisions we can, keeping in mind we have made good decisions before, keeping in mind that we need to heal our past, and keeping in mind that it is okay to trust yourself. If you have been put in a position of management, it's because people trust you. And because people trust you, our prayer and our groundedness should lead us to be able to trust ourselves more. And to know that everybody's not always going to be happy with every decision that you make. Sometimes we have to make the hard decisions based on protection, based on guidance, internal guidance, spiritual guidance, based on the accountability that was given to us. So, with that said, namaste. Have the best work Wednesday ever as we move forward toward the 4th of July weekend. Have a great day. Be well.